What is up, Best Ones Worldwide? It's the Best One Donnie here, back with a brand new unboxing and review video. If you're not a Best One yet already, and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, early 2000s, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, recommend you to hit that sub button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real, and it feels good to be back doing some videos. I've been under the weather for the past week, and I've also been traveling, so I haven't really been around, so I'm very excited to get back in the swing of things. So, with that being said, let's get it. I just wanna be So, before I review this Chris Jericho Walmart exclusive figure, I do want to show you guys a couple figures I got signed while I went to Create a Pro Wrestling Madhouse last weekend in Long Island, New York. The first figure I want to show you guys that I got signed while, I went to Long Island. We got AEW Unrivaled Series 8 Chris Statlander signed, and I, followed her career, in the independent circuit. She did a lot of stuff, in the New England area where I'm from, and I got to watch her, pretty much get to this moment here, and it was honestly a really cool opportunity to meet her at the place that she got trained, because she did come from Create a Pro, and man, with this figure, I do love, her signature on there. Looks so good, and that's the goal here. That's why I like to keep my AEW ones mint on card. I am trying to get every original AEW figure signed of each, wrestler. I know it's going to be nearly impossible to get every single one signed because new ones always come out, but man, I'm so happy to have this signed now in the collection. Definitely one of my favorites. And last but not least, this is a really cool figure that I got. Ended up getting them on eBay a couple days before I went out to Long Island. And we got my very first mint on card Classic Superstars figure. And we got the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu. And I am so happy to have this. The Classic Superstars, I had almost all of these figures growing up. And obviously I was young, wanted to play with them, so I ripped them open, even the limited edition ones, but having this mint on card, 20 years later is absolutely surreal to me, because this just brings me back to, the good times, and this Sabu is just such an incredible figure. Like, nothing will ever beat the Classic Superstars packaging whatsoever. And man, they had some really cool, licenses to make, some really cool figures. And this Sabu is just incredible. Love the gold, pants that he has. I love that, you get this WrestleMania ticket with him, which is cool. And I love the, green paint marker signature on this. Looks so good. So now I have to find a really cool spot to hang it up in the studio. But now, let's get into the Chris Jericho review. So, today we are going to be reviewing the Walmart exclusive Chris Jericho. And I'm very excited to, unbox this figure and review it for you guys, because Jericho is one of my favorites. Only if this figure came out a couple months ago when I met him. Man, having the signature would have been so nice. But I do got to give, a shout out to my boy Cam for, finding these two Chris Jerichos for me in the wild, because the truth is, I have no motivation whatsoever to go to Walmart right now. I already went to Target, found what I needed on October 1st. If you haven't checked that out, recommend you to. But Walmart, I just have no motivation until I see some WWE Ultimates or that Supreme CM Punk, which they keep on pushing back. So right now I have really no motivation to go to Walmart at all. So shout out to my boy Cam, and he's going to show you guys what he found while he was there. Roll the clip.
What is up, guys? So we're walking in Walmart to the wrestler section. Here it is. Low-key kind of packed. It's low-key packed. What do we got? We got a Ruthless Aggression Rock. I just put that in my cart. Look at a bunch of Eddie Kingstons. Dax, Boring, another Eddie. Oh my god, another Eddie. Thunder Rosa. Bunch of lame Romans. Drew, AJ. And you got those no one cares about. Basics you all see in Donnie's video. And then look what we got. I always learn to look under, and I looked under and look at, we got Walmart exclusive Chris Jericho's. Look at, that's sick. Purple, oh my god. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So Donnie wants 2. So we're gonna get him these 2. He says this Walmart usually sucks, and I mean it kind of does, but the section's pretty big. But yeah, we're gonna get these 2 for Donnie. But yeah, this is the section right here.
Starting things off, I gotta review the packaging here because I do collect my AEW figures. I do like to keep them, you know, mint on card. Usually, unless it's a figure that really stands out to me, then, you know, I usually want to get 2, one to let breathe, and then the other, you know, to just keep in the package. But man, AEW, we do gotta review this packaging here, and of course, you know, at the top, we have the only at Walmart sticker on the packaging here, which, man, I'm just waiting for, you know, AEW to do some blue foil instead of the gold foil, similar to what Target does with their exclusives. But we have, you know, the nice, you know, gold foil here with the AEW logo at the top. And, of course, we have Y2J Chris friggin' Jericho, looking great, mint on card. And he comes with a microphone and some interchangeable hands. We also get his name right on the side there. And a nice, you know, picture of him as well. This is 134. Unrivaled collection. And then on the back, we have, you know, his signature with Le Champion. And we have Chris Jericho. Which I am noticing the jacket on the back of the picture here is a little bit more darker than, you know, the jacket here, but honestly, I'm not complaining at all. And I gotta say, man, this might be one of Jericho's best figures. It's about time we get a promo Jericho, because this man, you know, always be dressing up different in, you know, his segments and promos and interviews and stuff. So it's about time we got something new with him. And man, it is time now to unbox this and, you know, feel this figure out and review it. Here we go. Still very hard to get used to, man, unboxing these, but I only want to go after ones that really stand out to me. Alright. And there's our little window right there for Chris Jericho, which, man, dude, people have been criticizing this Jericho, saying this is a horrible head scan, like this is not a good figure at all. I think people they're sleeping on Jazzware, man. I think a lot of it has to do with how late these figures are coming out. Everybody's trying to find an excuse, you know, not to get these figures. But man, it is very hard for me, you know, because I really like these figures a lot, guys. I really do. And oh man, and we got the rubber jacket. But you see, the rubber jacket on this figure works so good. Because, of course, you know, they got the old, you know, Jack arms as well. Because back in the day, like, the arms used to be sculpted with the stuff. So if you took the jacket off, like, the figure would look funny. But this works out so good. And, dude, this Jericho, man, this might be one of the best, like, figures that I felt, like, in hand for AEW. Like, wow. Like, they make... This is so easy to pose. I love this Jericho, man. I don't know what people are hating on. But we are gonna, switch the hands out here real quick. Like, this figure is so easy to pose. And I don't know if, these are, for all the promo ones, because this is my, first, promo attired figure that I am unboxing. But this feels really comfortable on hand. Man, honestly, I'm just gonna say it. This might be my favorite Jericho figure. This is amazing right here, but man, wow. So I do gotta say, man, from the first, looks of this, I think the head sculpt is fantastic on this Jericho. This looks so realistic, man. I do love the serious expression we have on his face. I love that we have, the hair, going down, which does look really good. And I think that this is one of the best rubber goods, situation for a figure. I do love this, nice purple leather jacket here. This nice leather, good here. We have a couple chains on him, which look really good. And we also have, both, left and the right arm, which, very easy to move, which, man, I do love that a lot. And, man, the details on, even, the sleeves of the jacket are fantastic. He also does come with, 2 purple gloves as well, which I do really like. We have one of them that's pointing at you, which I do really like that a lot. And we even have, the nice black jeans as well with the purple belt going, around him, which looks great. And even with the purple shoes, which I think is just, the icing on the cake for this figure. This Jericho, to me, man, is a must cop if you're a, Y2J fan. And this is definitely different, which I like, because Jericho, his gear is very non-toyetic in AEW, so we need to get more promo Jerichos like this. Very happy with this. But there it is, man. We got ourselves Chris Jericho. Very happy to have this in the collection finally. Shout out, to my boy Cam for, finding this Jericho out in the wild. And believe it or not, it's at one of the Walmarts that I find absolutely nothing at. I don't even think I ever got a wrestling figure from this Walmart. Don't know how he found it, but he found it. So guys, give Cam a shout out. One of, the day one best ones here. But let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this Chris Jericho figure. I think for, a Walmart exclusive, this is fantastic. But guys, we need to get some blue foil on, these Walmart exclusives. I'm sick of that sticker right there at the top. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. New episodes of the We Are Wrestling podcast come out every Saturday. We talk about the wrestling news and all that good stuff. It is over on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel, or if you're on the go like myself, collecting these toys, you can go listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. All the links down below. And, of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.